Namaste, divine souls. The divine in me bows down and honors the divine in you. My name is Rishi, and tonight, on Christmas Eve, I will be reading to you, ladies and gentlemen, a blog I wrote titled Christ Consciousness and My Wishes for Christmas. So here we go. We live forever, just in an infinite number of consecutive temporary lives with different bodies or avatars and life experiences until we become self realized, awakened, and liberated through union with the divine. We are blessed to be born as a human, for it is a good vessel to contemplate and learn about the divine and of its creation, experience and express love and compassion, and break free from the cycle of births and deaths. The quality of one's temporary present life is based on the individual's previous actions in previous lives, and the future depends on one's present and previous deeds and doings. If we are not our bodies, then what are we? We are chitta, or consciousness, and we are never born and we never die. Our souls are essentially droplets of divine universal consciousness, which is why the divine exists within all and everywhere. Our true identity is divine universal consciousness. This universal consciousness can be worshipped personally through a form and name of God, such as through Krishna, Shiva, Devi, Buddha, Jesus Christ, Quetzalcoatl, Ra, etc., or just viewed as an impersonal, energetic field of universal awareness and emptiness or consciousness. Consciousness is eternal, and our material external realities depend on both the individual and collective's quality of consciousness. We are not bodies with souls within. Rather, we are bodies immersed, enveloped, and surrounded by universal divine cosmic consciousness. From universal consciousness comes matter and the elements earth, wind, fire, water, and ether. Even though our material bodies eventually perish and decay, our souls or consciousness, which is what we truly are, never dies. We're made of energy, and energy can never be created nor destroyed. It can only transfer form. To escape the cycle of birth, pain, suffering, and death, we should strive for divine union, nirvana, and liberation. We can and should still enjoy what we can out of our lives, but we should never forget the goal, which is divine union with universal Christ consciousness. I believe that there is a God, the highest power, source, and an original cause, and an original source of energy from which everything manifested from. That highest power is undivided pure consciousness that is infinite and thus has countless names and forms throughout different cultures and civilizations. It is impersonal universal consciousness, but while eternally existing, it can simultaneously manifest itself in personal forms and representations, such as through Jesus, Quetzalcoatl, Buddha, Krishna, Shiva, the mother goddesses, through spiritual figures and leaders, and all of us normal human sinners, and even in nature and in the animals. That divine life force exists in every living and animate thing. Subjective spiritual sacred consciousness animates the objective material matter of existence. I believe in both duality and non duality at the same time. Thus, understanding that everything is God's creation, I understand that God has many names, forms, and understandings throughout different cultures and civilizations. I believe that we can learn something from every tradition and culture, so I take the love, wisdom, beauty, and knowledge from all philosophical and spiritual subjective paths and cultures, and heavily rely on scientific data for being rational, logical, and objective. For example, I believe in whatever science has to prove, and I also believe in spirituality, objectivity, and subjectivity. Science, philosophy, the arts, and spirituality can coexist, harmonize, and dance with each other. I believe that we need to be both objective at times and subjective at other times. I believe that we are all God's creation, and we're here to love and learn from one another. To enjoyably live, learn, love, empathize, and practice compassion is my religion. I am a spiritual mystic devoted to the one supreme God source and universal cosmic consciousness that has a plethora of different names, manifestations, and forms, including emptiness, formlessness, and nothingness. So, what are a few things that I wish for Christmas? Well, here they are. I want suffering and ignorance to end. I want world peace and for everyone to get along. I want universal health care worldwide, universal basic income worldwide, and for everyone to have food, shelter, and be able to live comfortably and safely. I want war, bigotry, racism, sexism, homophobia, illness, disease, homelessness, hunger, and poverty to end. I want my friends, family, loved ones, and all other living beings to be safe and happy. I want to enjoy life and learn as much as possible. I want to enjoy quality time with my loved ones. I want to love and be loved. I want to be immersed in divine love, unconditional love, and in divine Christ consciousness. I want everyone, including you, to be loved and happy. Dear Santa Claus and Lord Jesus Christ, this is what I want and wish for Christmas, and for every Christmas. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, and may the divine source bless you all. Sincerely, Rishi. Thank you so much for listening. May the source and the divine consciousness bless you all. God bless, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Take care now.